I saw some. I figured out something that was funny. I'll show you. I think it's funny. So I put a guest on. Okay, so start. Take it to the slowest possible setting. You can feel the curves start to go over. So these slat belt treadmills have a much bigger curve at the end than the other kind. Oh. Now, just wait. I'll tell your mother that it's on. Carla, the live stream is on. Oh, you are? Okay. She's already watching.
Beth says good morning.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. Are you? I was going to ask her if she was in the city. I think she's in, but maybe I shouldn't do personal information like that over the internet.
Did you want to talk about your Christmas presents, you said?
Oh, yeah. Well, just one. So, Carla got me this for Christmas. I think it's not the only thing she got me for Christmas, but she got me this for Christmas. It's a box, and you just take the top off. Oh, I should put that book. And it's a pair of running shorts. It was a very thoughtful gift. These running shorts I've had many years. They're still adequate, I think. I'm wearing them now. But I started laughing when I pulled these out of the box. Because I recognized the style. I looked at Carla. I thanked her. I said, do you realize that these are see-through? These are designed to wear over compression shorts, and I don't have any compression shorts. But these have lots of holes in them to let air through, and she did not know that these were transparent, so I don't get to wear these until and unless I get a pair of compression shorts. Oh, the book I put away. 5 minutes. I would like to have a lot of questions with Beth, but it'd all be personal things, and I wouldn't be able to keep track of what is reasonable and to mention on the internet and what's not.
Yeah, better to keep that to private channels.
Yeah. I should have counted these.
Barbara Ranville says good morning.
Good morning, Barbara. I don't think I've played that game this morning. Barbara is a friend from a game. Do you remember the name of it?
Don't remember.
It's a hidden pictures, like the old highlights for children, except I think it's mostly adults that play. And they have guilds. But Barbara and I are in the same guild. Well, I guess maybe I should say I'm in Barbara's guild. I think she created it. They have challenges for guilds. Seeker, Seeker Notes. Seeker's Notes. I think it might be called Seeker's Notes.
Do you want to walk for a little bit, warm up some?
I did earlier, but only for a few minutes because, well, I'll give an injury report at 11 a.m.
Okay.
And then, oh, I know where I can get ready.
Yeah, good idea.
Ooh.
Barb B is here too.
Hey, Barb. She's also from, what was it I said?
Seeker's Notes.
Seeker's Notes, which is a game, online
Right.
game. Online game, I think.
Barbara Ranville is the other Barbara, Libby.
Oh, Barbara Ranville is Libby.
Uh-huh.
hey, Barb, Libby. Libby, Barb.
And it is Seeker's Notes.
Seeker's Notes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, 10:57 a.m.
10:58.
This still says 57. We'll go by your time.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I log in as guest because when I'm sprinting, when I'm doing hop on, hop off sprints, the treadmill's running a lot when I'm not on it. And this records my activity if I'm logged in. And I don't want it to record the tread running at 16 miles an hour thinking I'm burning all those calories and add that to my calorie count. So I got confused.
Brewster is here too.
Hey, Brewster, he's also from my game. It's not my game. I don't know how to say it.
What game you play?
Yeah, game. Okay, so let's just start and then go back to. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get the
10:59.
10:59. Oh, help me remember not to use this Swift pad, but to turn this off and use Boot Camp.
Okay, boot camp.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I'll do that thing I did again since maybe some people didn't see it. Okay. Okay.
Beth might have tried your game before too.
Oh.
Seeker's one.
Oh.
Alright, it's 11 a.m.
It's 11 a.m. Okay, time to be nervous again, or more nervous. Okay, so I have a lot of. I'm very fortunate to have a lot of friends, and some people have subscribed to this YouTube channel, and sometimes people make comments on videos I put up, and one guy who's posted multiple very encouraging comments is a guy named Shea, Pierre. I'm guessing at how to pronounce his first name, Shea, but he's a coach. He was a professional athlete, and now he's a coach of professional athletes. And he sent me an email with links to some of his professional videos about how to do things. And I think he usually charges people money for access to that, and he gave it to me. And I've been trying to do some of it, and when I get ready, he's going to give me I think it's called a workout plan, and to help me be able to sprint as fast as I possibly can eventually. So basically, Shea is my first ever coach. I was in the high school band. I didn't do anything that had required a coach. So his website is Pierre's Elite Performance. Oh, once I edit this later, I'll add that in the description as a link. Okay, so injury report. My left toe is and up from there was sprained, and it's gotten better and better. It's a lot better now, but it's not back to normal yet. So I'm not gonna do. I can tell when I'm walking it doesn't feel right. So I'm not gonna do any normal what I would have considered normal warm-ups for my legs and whatnot by running. So I'm gonna start. My first attempt here will be at 16.3 miles per hour, and I'm going to put everything I can into the first attempt in case I can't do any more because of my foot. If I'm able to, then I may try 16.3 with elevation, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, and I'll repeat for anybody that hasn't watched one of my attempts before. My standard to consider this sprint successful is to run at least 3 steps hands-free at my target speed and at a 1% incline. The 1% incline approximately compensates for the lack of wind resistance if I was running the same speed outdoors or on an indoor track. Just running that was not on the treadmill. Okay, so now I'm ready to sprint. Yes. Boot camp. Okay, I'm going to do this on first. Okay. This harness is made for people in construction, but I'm sorry, I hate to blow my nose on camera, but I have to blow my nose. Okay, very nervous. I always put dirty tissues in my right hand pocket so I don't accidentally reuse them. Okay. Boy, my hands are shaking. I did many of the things in Shea's video for, I guess it's called warm-up. It's like stretching things. I did it a couple of hours ago. And my legs feel funny. They're unusual. Abnormal. I'm not saying they feel bad, but it just, I'm guessing because I did some kinds of stretches I've maybe never ever done before, maybe something is loosened up and it's better than it's ever been before. But it feels odd. So, okay. Okay. What happened? Okay. That's the screen. Guest. Okay, I'm going to go to boot camp. Okay, boot camp. Okay, and the way boot camp program works, as soon as I touch running, it's going to start at about 1 mile per hour. I'm going to take it down to half mile per hour. I'm going to get my gradient to 1%. Gradient, slope, incline, it's all the same thing, different names. A lot of different names. Okay, so I'm going to do, so this thing up here only changes by half, well, except for that, it only does half mile per hour at a time. This one allows you to do 1/10 of a mile per hour at a time. So I'm going to set it to 16 and then adjust this to be 0.3, and it should read 16.3 up here, and it will speed up really fast, and I should be ready to go. I'm kind of scared. I don't know why. Okay. Now I start. Okay. Could you do me one of those on your mark, set, goes?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Because I don't think I'm thinking very good.
That's fine.
Okay.
You have to speed.
Okay. Oh. Forgot. Okay, restart. Okay, I will explain. I meant to explain earlier. You can switch off the view that has this console now, because I'm going to stop and it'll just be showing the screensaver. So, I succeeded, 16.3 miles per hour. And next week I'm going to try 16.4 miles per hour. Between now and next week when I try 16.4, I'm not going to try 16.4 or anything faster than 16.3. What I will do if my foot is healthy enough is I'll practice sprints at 16.3 and maybe with some elevation. I have learned, I've got a chart that relates specific speeds and inclines to other speeds and inclines. Like according to the chart, when I was running at 12 miles per hour and 12% incline on my old Reebok, the chart indicated 12 miles per hour and 12% incline was about equal in energy consumption to about 15 miles per hour and a 1% incline. Well, my treadmill wouldn't go more than 12 miles per hour. But Carla took me to a Planet Fitness, the place with the purple stuff. They had a free trial, free one-day visit thing. And I went there because they had treadmills that would go up to 14 miles per hour. So that was a big test of that chart. And I was used to doing 12 miles per hour and 12% incline. I got on this treadmill. I stood on the sides. I set it to 14 miles per hour. Unlike this techno gym will time out if you're not running on it, and it's set at a speed. But this is the only brand I've ever seen that does that. My old Precor, my Reebok, they wouldn't do that. The treadmill brand I don't remember at that gym, it didn't do that. So I was standing on the sides. I got it to 14 miles per hour, the fastest it would go. I don't remember if I had 0 incline or 1% incline, but I was very nervous. But I started running, and it felt easy. It felt so easy. So, the chart said I should be able to run 15 miles per hour as far as the energy went. I was actually sprinting in I was pressing up against the bar across the front of the treadmill. And it felt like I was cheating. I remember that. It felt like I was cheating. It was so easy. It felt like I was running downhill. Well, because I was used to 12% incline. And so when I think of kind of getting, when I can do like today 16.3 miles per hour with a 3.5% incline, I can look at my chart and forecast I should be able to sprint at least a certain amount faster, because moving up that chart from 12 up to 16 miles per hour and now up to 16.3, it's been an accurate predictor that I can go at least as fast as what that chart indicates. So well before I actually sprint 17 miles per hour, I should have a very good predictor that, well, in fact, I already have a very good predictor. 16 miles per hour flat, 16.0 at 3.5% incline, I think is equal to about 17 miles per hour energy-wise. That's a very good predictor that I should be able to run 17 miles per hour if the same ability holds true. So it would also give me a good indication weeks ahead of time if I can do 18 miles per hour and then 18.6. So if if sprinting at a certain speed and incline indicates that I'm using the same amount of energy as sprinting at 18.6 miles per hour, that's as fast as this will go, then I will have several weeks moving up 1/10 of a mile per hour at a time before I actually get to 18.6. So I'll have a pretty good forecast if I'm going to be able to outperform the speed of this treadmill. And then I have several ideas of what to do in that event. And the most obvious is if I can get to the 18.6 and can actually sprint there, then I'll start increasing the elevation. It's not exactly the same because your feet aren't actually moving faster than 18.6, but it's good for training, and I have other ideas for how I can actually test my performance faster than 18.6, but I won't talk about those unless my chart shows that I should be able to get there. Okay, so I think that's everything I wanted to say. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Oh, and I got a haircut. So I feel pretty good. My foot feels pretty good. So I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to do any more sprints. Maybe not for the whole week, depending on how my foot feels. But I'm going to stay here. I'm going to turn off let Promise turn off the, what is this called? Live stream. And I'm just going to do a workout, just a walking, maybe running workout that won't be on camera. Just because I've got a lot of energy left, and my foot's not preventing me from doing that.
You want to come say anything to all your commenters first?
Yeah, what?
Anything you want to say. Everybody's saying congratulations.
Oh, thank y'all very much. And I'll get on that game later. After I exercise, then I gotta take a bath or shower, and then I'll start relaxing, and then I'll get back on that game and say hello. And oh, Beth, if you want to find me on that game, what's the name of the game?
Seeker's Notes.
Seeker's Notes. My ID is 0, D as in David, Pix, P-I-X, and the number 5. And don't ask me how I can remember that when my memory is so horrible. Some things that aren't important go in and stick, but most of the time I can't remember even things I want badly to remember. What do you type?
Just say thank you.
Oh. Oh, well, can't they hear me say thank you?
Yeah.
Oh, but you type it in. Okay, so I'm going to take this down. So, next week I'm going to try 16.4 miles per hour.
Beth wants your ID on the game again.
Oh, 0, D as in David, Pix, P-I-X, the letters are lowercase, and then the digit 5. And my what is my username is wildcard235.
Okay, I typed it out for her.
Okay. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see some of y'all in the game later. And bye. Okay. Oh. Is it still streaming?